Coming up this week on Two Noobs, schools want to use AI to monitor students. Have you people learned nothing from the butt-touching robots or the 5 million other problems with AI that... Okay. Then, Southwest is no longer letting you check your bags for free. So it's time for our semi-annual Bitch About the Air Travel segment. Next, man bites dog, dog shoots man. Is a species revolution at hand? And we conclude with more Jeopardy. Who will be the first to fail to answer in the form of a question? Start the music. Doo-doo. Not that music. We welcome you into episode 230, the third of Two Noobs Talking, the podcast that puts the die in jeopardy. Jeopardy.
Jeopardy.
Jeopardy.
Yeah.
I jeopardy in tooth. I still haven't gotten over that segment, just so you know.
That's scary. That was really an amazing procedure, but also very, 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 very scary. Especially the eye itself, like post-surgery, it was like, oh my God, what alien is looking at me? Oh God.
I know. Right?
It was
the
like
cheek thing got me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be back later. Like
It's like, what?
Here, just hold this in here for a
Hold on, Sonny. It's going to be a little while.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, more unfortunate news. The Girl Scouts have been sued for their cookies.
What?
Same time.
A proposed class action lawsuit claims some Girl Scout cookies contain heavy metals, pesticides, and other toxins.
Oh, so avoid Thin Mints as much as possible. Damn it.
Well, the lawsuit cites a study by Moms Across America, or MA, and GMO Science, or GMOs, that claims 100% of the cookies tested contained toxins. So it's not just Thin Mints, it's everything.
Everything.
Well, it's
Everything.
It's because it's food cocaine, basically. Have you ever had any of those cookies and been like, oh, I'm good? Like, it's like, oh God, I need another one. And then you're thinking about it for 3 days. So they have to have.
That is very true. Like whenever I have Thin Mints, I always have 6 of them because it's never enough.
Porky? Damn.
And then you dream about them for 3 days.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
It's bizarre.
And it's like, I go through them so darn fast. It's like, oh my gosh, I got a portion control. It's like the wheat thin problem. I'm telling you guys, like, you just got to watch out with these foods.
The chemicals. I had McDonald's on the road once, and I called my wife, no joke. I got just a McDouble, right? I was on the road. It was when I was in Seattle. We were coming back. And the only thing to eat was McDonald's, like in the next 30 miles. I'm like, whatever, I'll just have a McDouble. It'll be fine. I told my wife, I swear they have addictive chemicals in there, because I was thinking about that McDouble for like 3 days. I couldn't shake it. Every time I saw a Golden Arch, I'm like, should I? No, don't. It was bad.
It was really bad. Yeah.
It was bad.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a huge fan of most of the Girl Scout cookies. The only one I do get into is actually the shortbread ones, which I know have some fancy name, but that's the only one.
But they're the shortbread. I remember that. Yeah, we did an episode a while back. Yeah, that was your favorite.
I haven't had a Girl Scout cookie since my niece withdrew from the Girl Scouts, so my drug dealer retired. So I haven't had a cookie since then.
Oh my gosh.
Because normally it would be a text message that would show up in Texas, and it would be like, yeah.
My problem is, like, I have a next door neighbor, and she's very lovely woman, and she will indoctrinate me with Thin Mints. And now it's like, oh my gosh, now knowing, that there are all sorts of pesticides in these things.
She's got you hooked.
It's terrible.
Well, the only time we get them is when somebody tricks my wife into buying them.
Nice.
Usually I think it's a coworker of hers who's probably got a daughter in the Girl Scouts.
Yeah.
So then she goes and buys 2 boxes of shortbread cookies, which are then gone in 2 days. And it's not just me, though. So you fatties, just calm down. All right.
Damn it.
Let me introduce these porkers. Get this show on the road. Over here. This is Jeopardy John Tracy.
Hey, there you go.
Foreshadowing.
I'm not
Foreshadowing.
good at that.
Yeah.
Over here, we've got Match Game, Matt Craig.
There you go.
I in the middle, I am $64,000 pyramid scam, Steve Murray. I think that was the name of the show. I don't know.
$64,000 pyramid. It wasn't a whatever you called it.
Scam.
Scam?
Scheme.
It was a scheme. Scam. Sam scheme, all the same thing.
Yep.
I wish I could have named myself after like the Deal or No Deal or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I was thinking like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire for You, but that starts with a W, not an M. So
True.
Match Game it was.
Yeah. Match Game is probably the best one. Yeah.
It's the only one I could think of.
Yeah.
J was easy because
Yeah.
yeah.
Jeopardy.
Unlike most weeks when I have to come up with a J word, it's impossible. You got to legally change your name, John.
Yeah, okay.
Something with a more common.
Mel. I'm
Mel,
Mel?
Mel
All right.
Tracy.
Oh no! You can't be an M. I can't have two M's.
Damn.
I need different but common letters with easy things to.
And it can't be
Line up with.
Steve. That's taken.
Exactly.
Figured that out. Yeah.
Exactly. P. I can think of lots of things.
Oh, Jason. No, that doesn't work. Yeah. P.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah. John, you had some problems with NFL free agency, right? So why don't you get them off your chest? I know you're dying to talk about it.
No, I'm fine.
What?
It's fine. I don't care.
The Eagles aren't going to sign Mekhi Becton anymore, so that broke his heart, probably.
That's sad.
Yeah.
That's sad, but I do like the kid they got from the Texans. So
Yeah.
Oh, do you?
yeah. And I'm
Because I heard he sucks, at least so far in his career.
I'm
Yeah, yeah.
actually a huge Steen fan.
Okay.
Normally, when Steen would come into the game, I'd be like, "Oh, so we can run to the right now." No shot at Mekhi Beckham, but
Yeah.
I was always happy to see Steen in the game because easy, we can run to the right,
Right now. Yeah.
instead of left.
Yeah.
Well, I think part of what you have raised about NFL free agency was we're just about a month removed from winning it all, and yet here we Philadelphia fans are already throwing hissy fits because C.J. Gardner-Johnson got traded.
Yeah.
Yes.
Welcome to
Which-
Philly.
Absolutely, positively sucks because I was actively purchasing a jersey because I like the guy.
Mm.
You couldn't even find one, so you're.
Yeah, but my trip to Philly was like, I'm gonna get one because I can finally, if I have to drive to the pro shop, I will get a jersey, and I was all happy. And then they traded him, and I was like, on the Nolan Smith.
They
It was
did
that-
you a favor.
It was that long, by the way. I was like on the Nolan Smith within 2 text messages with my wife.
Yeah.
She's like, "What?" She's like, "You didn't get one. It's okay." And I was like, "I'll get a Nolan Smith one." She was like, "See, yeah, you're right."
Well, I'm of course waiting for the Saquon Barkley jersey, and I recently
are.
picked up this
Ooh,
beautiful
look at
little
that.
thing.
Look at that.
This
We
is
want
an
a jersey.
authentic jersey patch of the Super Bowl.
Did they
gold-
rip it off of Saquon's real jersey?
I guess. I have no idea.
That's what Matt does in his spare time, and he doesn't tell us.
I looked at
He
this. This was on
hurts
Etsy.
Saquon.
This was $17 worth it, by the
Nice.
way.
Oh,
And it's really interesting. You look in real close. Maybe I'll get a better shot. But this Super Bowl is raised, and it's all in a kind of like a 3D plastic type of thing. Really beautifully made. But this will go on the Saquon Barkley jersey whenever I get that around the corner in NFL shop. Decides to open them up. So that's step one. Now I got to get step 2 done. So that's the whole process there. So yeah,
you guys still actively buying jerseys? It's impressive.
heck yeah.
Every time I buy an Eagles jersey, they go to the Super Bowl. I've got 3 jerseys up there, so I gotta buy one. I gotta buy one for next year, right?
Yeah. Well, and Saquon is worth it. I mean, what a year, obviously, and signing him long term was the right call as well. And he's here until 32 actually. So,
I like how you just presume that, given
well,
how
yeah,
NFL contracts are basically the least guaranteed of any contract in America.
that's very true. They're not like NHL contracts that seem to be like albatrosses over a franchise's history, right? I mean,
Yeah, and then when you buy them out, it then doubles the length.
You can only look to Ryan Ellis for that contract. Oh, God.
Well, they didn't buy him out, and we're still hanging on. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
if they would have bought him out at first, it would have been like 8 years long.
Can you imagine? Oh my gosh. Yeah. So.
All right, let's move on to the WMG fun fact for the day, for the week, for the
week.
No, that's it. The week.
Yeah.
I don't even think we talked about who had it. So.
Oh yeah.
I got it.
All right, good.
There you go.
Good. All right, it is of course brought to you by Dubby Energy Drinks. Visit Dubby at their website dubby.gg or download their app to your phone. Use our promo code 2 Noobs Talking. That's TOONOO Talking. You get 10% off your order. Spring is right around the corner, which means plants are going to be having sex in your nasal passages.
Already happening. I can't hear.
But think of the blooms. Why do I bring this up? Because Dubby Palm Blom energy drink reminds me of the cherry blossoms in Washington, D.C., but now it's pomegranate blossom. It's a limited time release flavor, so act now. Don't forget to save $4 off your $40 tub with our promo code. That, once again, is 2 Noobs Talking.
Don't forget that it won't last as long as you think it will.
What, the plant sex?
The plant sex.
Get Matt with a singer. I didn't see that one.
Oh, goodness.
All right, well, John, I turn it over to you.
I'm gonna shine after that.
I hope we bought you enough time.
Yes, thank you.
Oh.
Human teeth.
No.
Oh, no.
Only part of the body that can't heal themselves.
That figures.
That's very
Yes.
true.
So that's
Yep.
why they rip them out, stick them in the cheek, and then shove in your eye.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't get it, but hey.
Yeah.
If only we could be sharks, right? Just grow new ones.
Yeah.
Pull it out and get a new one right
Yeah.
behind it. That would be
Oh.
fantastic. But no, instead, you're right. We just insert them into eyes when we're done with them.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, my gosh.
So that
Over
takes
40.
Us,
Yeah,
that takes us to the over 40 rant. I assuming since you want to jump right in, it's yours.
I do.
Right.
And as you guys know, I texted you after a certain meeting that was happening at my work.
Oh, see, I didn't even realize that was the over 40, but that was a great text.
I had a feeling.
I would like to know. I mean, and I understand. I do understand the thought process of a lot of the CEOs, CTOs, and all that kind of stuff, and they talk a lot of, like, they're thinking way far ahead. Where's the company going to go in like 2, 5?
Some of them.
Some of them.
Yes.
Some of them.
Good
Right.
Good ones are
Good
going to be
ones should
thinking
talk-
5,
right.
6 years ahead.
But I am so tired of the corporatese speak, the LinkedIn buzzwords. This one, guys, I texted it to you.
Mhm.
I don't even know what we're talking about here. And it was like openly saying the phrase was organizational metabolism.
It's a great one. It's a great one.
Now, I just want you to just sink that in. Organizational metabolism. What on earth are they talking about? I immediately, once Steve was dying of laughter, texted immediately and said, "Who comes up with this shit?" And I said, "I don't know." Like, it was immediate. I had no idea.
Agreed.
I don't know what that phrase was. I have no clue.
Well,
If you
go
take
ahead.
too much organization, you get bloated.
Maybe.
Is that what they're talking about?
Or maybe it's
Well,
Not enough organization. Trim the fat.
you need to account for employee osteopathy.
Interesting. I see.
And-
That was not in my equation.
not osteoporosis. Not
Hold on.
osteoporosis, right?
No.
No.
No. I don't even have a pen. I'll just use this knife.
I
I don't even want to write it down.
I don't understand.
Matt, I can tell you exactly what they did. They
Please.
entered something into Chat GPT, and Chat GPT decided to fuck with it.
It
Because
could be.
ChatGPT likes to do that.
Yeah.
right? If you put in obscure, like, what am I going to call this new thing? It messes with you because it gives you like 9 or 10 ones, 9 or 10 of them. And one of them is normally completely off the wall. And I think the laziness of corporate these days.
Yeah.
That person just grabbed that one and was like, "This makes sense. No one's listening anyway."
Of course, like I respect like all they're getting paid obviously thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars, and they a lot of responsibility on their shoulders. Obviously,
good ones are great,
but it's the corporate speak that I really want to abolish. I'm dead serious. Like, it does not. I want to make this very clear. I'm like looking at my own camera here. It does not. So nice. It does not compute, guys. It just doesn't compute anymore. No. It I don't care like how wonderful you think it sounds to the people that are like the grunt workers, the people that are like, running the engine for the organization. It doesn't translate. I'm sorry. It just does not translate. And I'm like, with me as a black belt holder, Lean 6, I could come up with all kinds of paradigm shifts and all kinds of organizational mismanagement, and address all of that type of stuff. But I would not use that kind of phrase in any sort of presentation if I'm trying to help transform the company to make it leaner, faster, operate it, in a better way. Organizational metabolism sounds like you're eating yourself alive.
Aerobic hiring.
Come on with more.
I'm taking, I'm taking like corporate words and I'm taking health and human body words.
Yeah.
And just meshing them
together. And I don't know. It doesn't translate. Just doesn't translate anymore.
It definitely does not.
No.
I attend a meeting monthly with a great group of guys.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not rude and crude, but we're honest and we don't use speak, and it seems like so much gets done.
Yeah.
Because we're just using normal words.
Yeah.
Like it isn't a whole corporate mumbo jumbo where the leader of it's got to be like, look at me, I'm great. Like he comes in and he's like, hey, you guys need to talk to me. I need to talk to you. Like we talk.
Yeah.
And it seems we get a lot done.
Yeah.
And maybe if corporate did that, it would be easier. Just normal conversation.
Well, absolutely.
Yeah. Matt, I think you just need to have a little talk with the CEO down in the company colon.
Yeah.
I.e. the basement. And she'll get straightened out.
It might be a bit of a problem if we're on the third floor of the office. I'm just saying. But
would that be the employee chest? It's
the employee small intestine.
At least it's not the sphincter. That's another issue.
That's what happens when you get fired.
Yeah,
You're gone. Right out the door.
Oh, Matt got fired from the spastic colon.
Just shot right on out of there.
Spastic colon, or was that
oh, absolutely.
Oh,
absolutely.
Goodness.
Is there any other kind?
Colon.
Oh, goodness.
This company sure needs some Ozempic.
And if you don't know what that is, kids, we're not going to help you.
Yeah, right.
Look it up on
speaking
your
of
own.
Kids.
Hey, yeah.
Speaking of kids, look at that. Matt, absentmindedly threw at the topic one.
There you go.
All right. So, crap, I forgot to put down whose article this was. Oh, well, you're not getting credit.
Johnny.
It was somebody.
It was Johnny. It was all Johnny.
No, I meant the outlet, the news outlet.
I'm looking it up for you.
Okay.
ABC
I wasn't going
News.
to give him credit.
ABC News. Eyeball News. Yeah.
ABC spastic colon
News, right?
Was it ABC?
Yeah, ABC News. Yep.
Yep. I trust Matt over you. Just so you know.
I can't even follow. Oh, because I'm on Matt's text message. I'm not even on a group text message.
I'm knocking on wood right now because I'm trying to build my reputation after a horrible, math problem. But yeah.
Oh yes.
Thanks for that vote of confidence, Steve.
Oh, but you guys are texting outside of me. What the hell?
No, you're included.
I mean, I have a text feed with you too. We just don't talk that often.
Well, you son of a bitch! All right,
we gotta fix that problem up.
All right. Anyway, whose article? Oh, spastic colon news. Okay,
Yeah.
So many
abcnews.go.com.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, they still have the .go.
Yeah.
Even ESPN dropped that.
How about that?
All right. Well, anyway, many school districts around the country have turned to technology to monitor school-issued devices 24/7 for any
Boy.
signs of danger as they grapple with a student mental health crisis and the threat of shootings. The goal is to keep children safe, but these tools raise serious questions about privacy and security, as proven when Seattle Times and Associated Press reporters inadvertently received access to almost 3,500 sensitive, unredacted student documents through a records request
Ooh.
about the district's surveillance technology. Oops.
Whoops.
The released documents show students use these laptops for more than just schoolwork. They are coping with angst in their personal lives. Students wrote about depression, heartbreak, suicide, addiction, bullying, and eating disorders. One of the systems being used is called Gaggle. That uses a machine learning algorithm to scan what students search or write online via a school-issued laptop or tablet 24 hours a day, or whenever they log into their school account on a personal device.
Mm.
The algorithm detects potential indicators of problems like bullying, self-harm, suicide, or school violence, and then sends a screenshot to human reviewers. If Gaggle employees confirm the issue might be serious, the company alerts the school. In cases of imminent danger, Gaggle calls school officials directly. In rare instances where no one answers, Gaggle may contact law enforcement for a welfare check.
Mm.
I think they mean a wellness check.
Yeah.
Yes.
Welfare check is something totally different.
Completely
That's something-
different. Yeah.
That's something you get from the government.
Right.
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 Yeah.
We didn't have this kind of crap when we were in school.
No. No.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'll go to Matt's wearing red. He got the memo, so I'll go to him first.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't know what to make of this, gents. I've been kind of back and forth on it. Working in the education industry that I do, the biggest concern we always have is student data, the protection of student data, and how valuable that is. Basically, we don't want student identities. Student identity getting out onto the dark web, essentially, and so
Or to the Associated Press.
So
I mean, dark web, Associated Press. I mean, you're right.
could be one and the same, right? Exactly. But really, the big thing for me is like I can remember when growing up, I was bullied, and it took me a while to get that out, the truth to come out to my parents. Because, I guess it was 10, 11 years old, thinking like, well, okay, I can take this problem on all by myself. No, I really could not, because I'm 10, 11, that kind of a deal. And eventually we got, everything all got sorted out. It was nothing too big or anything like that. It's your typical bullying that was happening and all that kind of stuff. And, but certainly back then, didn't have anything to write down. I internalized a lot of it for my own self. And it wasn't until finally when really, I guess you could say shit was hitting the fan. I was like, hey, Dad, I kind of need your help. And I kind of clumsily said, this is what was going on. I said, what do you need this for? Oh, I'm going to get beaten up if I don't get it. Well, what do you mean you're going to get beaten up? And so that led to a conversation, and, my dad took care of it basically with the parents of the people that were bullying me. And that stopped it right quick. Nowadays with this, it's like, these kids have an avenue, but it's an avenue that's digital and it can be imprinted anywhere out in the world, not within the. And that's scary. That to me is really, really scary. Now, granted, I had loving parents. A lot of kids probably don't have the same advantage that I do or did, still do today, where you could go to your parents and say, hey, this person's bothering me. This kid's, bullying me. How can you help me? Something along those lines. Or worse off, a school administrator, they don't have any idea what to do. They're not going to be ones that are going to come in and help out the kid to stop a bully or anything of that sort. It just comes down to, I think, got to get back to the family first. Having that family unit is so important and so vital, and that kind of a deal. I'm just really concerned the fact that this kind of data being posted online can be retrieved online, and then that just hangs out there forever. Once you post, it's out there, done. And nothing gets fully deleted. So I'm very worried in that regard. I think this is I don't think it's a step in the right direction. It's a step, it's a cautious one that we have to really kind of think about what are we going to do with our kids going forward. I think the biggest takeaway for me is talk to your kids, find out what's going on in school, and you don't do it in a nagging form. You do it in a loving, kind, gentle form, saying, hey, what's going on? Is there anything I can do to help? What's bothering you? And be open and honest with your child. That kind of a deal. That's going on there, but I'm just really concerned about the AI technology and use in this regard.
All right, John, pro or con 1984ing our kids?
I think, Matt, you were saying a step forward or a step back. I think it's a step sideways. I think it's another way to, I don't even know the words to use. It's another way to push technology onto kids that have already grown up in technology instead of, I don't like it because obviously, like, AP makes a records request and there's no redacted information on it. Like, that's alarm. Like that, this
That's very
company
alarming.
needs. Yeah, this is very alarming because that's not. It's too personal a business to be, given to the the Associated Press or any outlet.
Yeah.
The pros to it, a lot of these younger kids. That's what. I mean, I'm training a whole group of 22 to 25-year-olds that the way I can reach them is by using technology and understanding technology. I found that you can communicate with them better. It's not like me and my homeboy that I'm working with now, who's 51, where we sit around in the hotel late at night, drink a beer, and just bullshit about our lives.
Yeah.
We don't have that anymore. So that there is a avenue for teachers that can use this technology, but I think the technology needs definitely some regulations because you can't have it getting out and B, you can't rely on it 100%.
Right.
I think that's what this article is kind of leaning to. Like, this is a whole scan thing. Like, oh, we can't talk to them as normal people. So what we're going to do is just spy on them 24/7.
Yeah.
That's a little weird to me.
That is a very little weird. Yeah, exactly.
Like, why can't we have a class in, school because you have them for 8 hours. You can't have like a time where, people chat with friends and no, we have to cram shit down their throats all the time. Like,
it makes me
do something. Yeah, you can't do something that, it shows humanity.
Yeah, it makes me wonder about the state of counseling. I mean, it's very poor if we're going down this road, right? I mean, I agree. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. Steve, what do you, I mean,
I'm concerned about the article mentioned something about this, about the possibility of misinterpretation of things. It just occurs to me the one meme of the guy who's like, the guy threatening to blow up the bathroom didn't actually mean a terrorist threat.
And an AI is never going to see that.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, hopefully, when it gets conveyed to human, the gaggle flow diagram is the machine detects. Then, if it goes to the gaggle employee to confirm whether the issue might be serious, hopefully, at that point, it gets caught. But I just feel like you're going to misinterpret things the wrong way. You may misinterpret things that are serious and you may think they're not, just because the impression I get when you hear talks about depression and suicidal thoughts and things, the people who actually go through with suicide, they don't publicize it.
Yeah.
For the most part, the people who are constantly threatening it are really more attention seeking and aren't actually a real threat to do it.
Yeah.
The people who commit suicide, it's almost always like, wow, I had no idea.
Yeah.
There might be like subtle hints and subtle suggestions, but it's not usually with suicides. It's not, I'm going to kill myself, written, plastered on a message board.
Sure.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not. I personally, I can say the one that I dealt with, we knew, but we didn't know when.
Interesting. Yeah.
And so there was no like you kind of knew it was off. You know what I mean? and
Right,
there
but that's a
wasn't
gut. That's a
but
gut
That's a gut
feel.
There
feel.
was no
Mhm.
reaching out. There was no.
Yeah.
There were conversations, but they didn't really go anywhere. You didn't gain any ground. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, I had one in my graduating class, guys, that very reserved guy, very quiet, wouldn't talk to anybody. And it wasn't until like maybe after like maybe the 5-year reunion, we found out that he did kill himself. And it was like, do you remember him at all? And I was like, very vaguely. He always kept to himself. Wasn't, was never approached anybody, never talked to anybody. He was just by himself a lot. And it's like, I had no idea that this was even happening in his life. No clue that this was going on or something was wrong or something like that. But yeah, it was a shock, Steve, to your point. It was a shock to the system. It was like, whoa.
Well, TV shows and films always make it like they're always desperately throwing out these blatant signs, whereas it's really kind of more gut reaction, interpreting behavior rather than writing something down, which is how this program is designed to work. And anybody who's seriously considering something like that, or seriously considering some kind of violence against others, if they have half a brain, they're not going to do it in their school computer knowing this kind of program is out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I really don't see what the point of this whole thing is.
And then the other issue to this too is that anybody can pose and be something that they're not online.
Also true.
To what John said earlier, and John, you're exactly right. What makes our friendships great is the fact that we were able to shoot, shit about stuff online, about things. We talked, we enjoyed our company, enjoyed the conversations that we had, laughing, all that kind of stuff. We're authentic. We know each other very, very well as a result of that. We didn't create a persona online, pretend that we were, and had at least the potential to say that we're somebody else rather than who we are really. And I get it. Part of it is too, that's a vulnerability. You're putting yourself out there. That's not easy for a lot of people to do. So that's something to keep in mind if you're going to use this kind of technology. It's like, is the AI going to really pick up on the fact that this is an authentic thing? Steve, to your point, is that something that is it going to be caught or not? And the answer is we don't know that answer at that point.
Yeah,
we just don't know. Yeah.
It also occurs to me, this isn't just like monitoring text messaging or conversations online with people. This is monitoring like when you're typing in a Word document. You're not actually putting something out for public or at least social consumption. It's something private being written on your computer.
Here's my question. To your point, Steve. Here's my question. Now, I used to write songs and poems all the time. And I used to write very dark. But when you guys knew me, I'm not a dark person.
No.
I like the genre of writing in despair. I like to write broken heart stories. I like to write stuff like that because I think it opens up inside a side of me that is not who I am.
Right.
Well, Gaggle would have flagged you like 25 times.
That's what I'm saying. Me and my wife have a great relationship and loving, and it's the best relationship I've had in my life. But we have dark kind of personas. She loves dark movies. I love dark music. But it's not a reflection. Like, neither of us are gonna pull a knife and kill somebody or kill ourselves.
Right.
We just have places we like to go that are, and that could be what. Like, my point is, I would, like Steve said, I would be flagged so many times, and there's nothing serious.
Is there something wrong with you?
Yeah,
right. Is there something wrong? And you're like, no, this is part of my personality.
And being a person that was misdiagnosed and told I was something because of certain things that I enjoyed, it really hampered my life for a while because, you're really depressed. No, really, I'm not.
But, yeah.
I'm fine.
Yeah. The biggest key is really authenticity. And again, that's what AI does not have that capability. Now that's another question. Do we want it to? I'm not so sure we do.
I don't think we have a choice.
I don't I don't want AI diagnosing depression, determining that somebody's at risk for a school shooting.
Yes.
That AI lacks creativity.
Yes.
You know, you can program it all you want, but you're training it a certain way with a bias. It has no capability for creation outside of how it has been trained.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so it doesn't have the ability to kind of critically evaluate a situation that could be unique under circumstances.
Well said.
You know, oh, Steve listens to a lot of Black Sabbath on his school computer. He's depressed. And meanwhile, it's the kid listening to Miley Cyrus who's going around kicking all the people in the crotch.
Exactly.
We have, over the break, determined who Matt's bully was. Glenn, you got to leave him alone.
I get it. Glenn.
Oh, Glenn. I love you, pal, but you and your stupid comments, I'm telling you.
Keep leaving them. It's fun.
Oh yeah, it is hilarious.
It's fun. You bring something big to this.
Keep
doing it.
But I think the thing is, if we don't mention the Eagles, I think he doesn't post a comment. That's the part.
Oh, see, that's the thing.
Most of the stuff. It's just the football team.
Still, he could at least raise a comment that's like, "Yeah, I agree with you guys." Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Miley Cyrus is the crotch kicker. Anyway. Topic 2.
He probably will put that. You know, who knows? He might disagree with you. You never know.
Maybe.
Topic 2.
I only bring her up because I happened to see a Family Guy episode with her in it.
Oh yeah.
Which was kind of funny.
That's funny
because she basically became King Kong and scaled the Empire State Building.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, exactly.
That's funny.
She was Taylor Swift before Taylor Swift was Taylor Swift.
That's right.
Agreed.
All right, and let's get into topic 2. It's our semi-annual bitch about airline travel segment.
Oh boy, yeah.
Southwest this week, gentlemen, is ditching. And did somebody tell me this was a 50-year-old practice of theirs?
Yeah, this is what they made their boats on.
Oh yeah.
They are ditching your free check-in bag.
Talk about organizational metabolism.
Yeah, right.
I mean, seriously.
Yeah. So they're ditching. You used to be able to get 2 bags for free when you flew on their airline. No longer now, unless you are a supercalifragilistic, prioritized gold status, platinum monkey tipper, Jingleheimer. You have to pay for your bags.
Yeah.
And that kind of sucks.
Oh yeah.
Now the other announcement they made is they are also ditching open seating, which I'm kind of for.
Yeah.
But I know John's pissed off about that.
No, it made it. I haven't flown Southwest a lot, but they were so much easier than the other airlines.
Oh yeah.
The bags are in. I'll sit here. You know what I mean? Like I didn't have to think about anything.
Yeah. Very customer service friendly. Yeah.
I just don't like the chaos.
I understand.
Associated with, I gotta get a seat.
You're also a patent lawyer that flies. We understand. Want some water? I get it.
I don't fly that often. But it's just, to me, it's the same thing where boarding a train, right? First come, first served. So you're in a rush to try to get on to get the best seat that you can because you don't want to get stuck in the middle between you two porkers. That's just munching on your Girl Scout cookies,
right? Steve, have you tried these Thin Mints? Have you tried them?
No. I never appreciated the idea on a plane where you're even more confined than any other transportation to the open seating. But the free bag check.
Oh, that's bullshit. Yeah. No, yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. I mean, that was one of the best practices that an airline could have ever really done, to be perfectly honest, to set yourself apart in the marketplace, apart from all the other airlines that have come and gone over the last 50 years. For that policy to remain in place like that And it was very, I mean, and you add that to the Want to Get Away fare. My God, they were so popular. And now, organizational metabolism. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Maybe I just nailed something on
You
that.
keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Right?
Right?
But it's, I mean, the only way they're thinking, the only reason why they're considering doing this, I think, is quite simply they're losing money. Somehow, some way.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they have to make up the lost revenue somehow. So they're ditching their 50-year-old practice. The one thing that made them so special in the marketplace. And they are now resorting to this, essentially, a last-ditch resort to kind of save money or gain more money, gain more revenue.
And I believe you told us in pre-production that somebody high up in Southwestern
Yes.
suggested this may actually end up costing you more money.
And it costed him his job.
And it cost him his job.
Yeah.
I concur that it's probably going to lose him money, and I can explain why.
Mm-hmm.
When you have to pay to check a bag and you don't want to do that, what are you going to do? You're going to cram every last piece of thing you can into your carry-on.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And that's what people do, and I despise it because now people try to sneak onto the plane with like 3 bags of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And they get away with it because not everybody's paying attention.
Yeah.
And it crams the overhead compartment. So if you're last aboard, you got
Mhm.
no space in the overhead.
Yep.
And it's just it. So people have to start checking their stuff at the jetway,
Yeah.
and that
And
takes
that
more time.
takes time. Yep.
But when you're charging for a bag now, more people are gonna. You know what? I don't feel like checking my bag.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to sneak it on as a carry-on,
Yeah.
whatever way I can.
I don't
I
get
think
it.
it's yeah. I don't either.
Yeah.
John.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You might as well just fly an airline that's on time. Check your bag.
Right?
Let's see if I can remember which one that is. Is that
This was definitely
One of them runs on time. What are you talking about?
right?
This is definitely an upper management decision. This was
Oh,
not
yeah.
made
Oh,
by
sure.
anybody that's in the organization that deals with passengers
Mm-hmm.
or pilots or the plane in general. This is way up there. And
Yeah.
like you said, they're gonna lose money. They're gonna lose a lot of money.
Yeah.
Because there's no reason. There's no reason to fly you if you're just the same. You're gonna go to the cheapest rate, and you're not the
Mhm.
cheapest rate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just like any other airline that's out there at this
Yeah,
point.
but now they are actually a little bit above
Uh-huh.
because you're not getting that free check bag. That
Right.
That's a good point.
$400 flight
Mm-hmm.
with the free bags is good.
Yeah.
If I'm paying the $500 flight or the $300 flight for American,
Mm-hmm.
and I got to check my bags, it's the same amount of money.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I might as well just go.
American or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Mhm.
would go whatever it would be.
Yeah.
This is just another example of the airline's nickel and dimeness.
Yes.
I mean, I remember when you used to be able to fly and you could pick your seat. You just picked a seat. I mean, they charged extra for like certain special
Mhm.
seats, but
Yeah.
now they charge you extra if you want to sit on an aisle.
Yeah.
They charge you extra.
Yeah.
They charge you extra to sit in the emergency row.
Yes. Yes. Actually, no, it's legit. I have that on my flight tomorrow.
No kidding.
Yeah, there's money.
Mm-hmm.
Of
Wow.
course, it won't let me. Of course, it won't let me log in.
Yeah.
Of course not.
Right?
Right?
Oh.
Oh.
It logs me out for no reason.
Oh goodness. Is it
I mean,
American?
the-
Is it American, Johnny?
Yeah, you didn't check in.
How dare
Check me
you?
in. You can't check in. Oh crap.
Yeah.
It used to be the emergency row was the same as every other row, but you had to be willing to help out in the event of an emergency.
Yeah. Yeah.
And maybe they finally caught on to it. It's like, well, if in the event of an emergency, we're probably all dead anyway. So what does it matter if I volunteer yes or no?
So it's so true.
Yeah. Wasn't it? You
But-
also had to, like, I guess, sign a waiver saying that you would take responsibility for,
I
being
think
the
you had
first.
to verbally agree.
Or
It was
verbally
yeah,
agree.
yeah,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
had to
Yeah.
verbally.
verbally
Yeah,
agree.
yeah,
Yeah, nobody ever signed.
Never.
No, but it was verbal. They asked you to affirmatively
Say,
say
yeah.
yes, I agree. To
I
that.
agree
Like
to
you're
do
hand,
this.
you're
But
handicapable.
I'm just really shocked at the fact that they're now pricing by the aisle. That's shocking to me.
Oh, the only place where they don't charge is like the middle seat. Everything else, you want to sit on a window, you want to sit on an aisle, that's an extra charge above your ticket. If you want to sit closer to the front of the plane, that's an extra charge even for the middle seat.
That's outrageous.
It's outrageous.
Yeah. That's unbelievable to me.
And it gets more expensive the closer you get to the bathroom. So even if you think, oh, I'll sit in the back of the plane and get off extremely late, like I don't have time, it's more expensive because there's a bathroom right there.
That's unbelievable to me.
I know it's crazy. I've flown a couple times last year. It's bizarre how much they treat you like cattle at this point.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
You're not even human.
I mean, the last time I flew was 2019. And none of these things are what you guys are talking about. The additional,
Lucky you.
Yeah.
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 Like,
I'll
and
take
it's
that.
like,
Yeah.
I'd rather take the train at this point. I'd rather go down by train instead of flying down at this point.
Mhm.
If all these like charges are being, bandied
It's
about all over the
ridic-
place,
it
it's
is
ridiculous. Yeah.
I mean, I can say the flight back from Colorado I had in December had a nice thing where if you watched a 30-second ad, you could get 20 minutes of internet for free,
That's awesome.
which was great because I got to download the VLC program to my laptop so I could watch DVDs the rest of the way home.
Oh, there you
There
go.
you go. There
So-
you go.
Nice.
But at least that was nice because they charge you for internet. I'm amazed they don't charge you to go to the bathroom.
Well, that might be
the
coming.
free.
Speak that out loud because
Yeah, right.
the next thing it's gonna come.
Right?
You have a $1 bill slot.
Oh,
Yeah,
goodness.
right.
You
The
gotta
free.
put a $5 bill in. If you gotta pee, it's $1.
Just make sure to aim right.
The free snacks they give you aren't all that good anymore.
No.
No.
They don't even give you the can for the drink. Now you just get the cup and that's it.
Yep.
And they pour.
Remember
for
they
you
used to
from
put the
Mhm.
ice in the cup and they
Yep.
gave you the can. Now they pour it in and you're done.
and you're done. Wow.
Yeah.
It's shocking.
It's just nickel and dime stuff anymore, man.
And I
this
wonder
is-
if it's like if they're still using wow, Calvin. And I'm thinking like, well, that was 5
They
years
did
ago.
it first. They did it first. They did absolutely. Did.
Yeah, that was 5 years ago. I think we can move on. Just saying. But yeah, it's like that. Oh, wow.
Well, I will say this. I noticed ticket prices last year were very high. And I was trying this very day, actually, I was trying to prove a point to my wife. And I ended up eating some egg because I was like, all right, I'm going to show you what it costs to fly the four of us
To Disney and back,
with
right?
two adults to Orlando.
Yeah.
And I came up and I picked like a Thursday flight and a Monday return home. I'm like, $770. That's actually kind of reasonable.
Really good.
I was like, wait. That's got to be per. And I'm like, this got to be per passenger, right? No.
It's like,
Oh, wow.
and it's like a.
This conversation I would have with my wife. With that. I'm like, I just booked it. We're fine.
Well,
I'm not even arguing.
Yeah.
it then turned to, well, Disney's expensive as hell, so no.
See, you got in that other gear. Like, I'm giving up. I'm giving up.
And of-
First egg face.
And of that, all three of us would agree Disney has definitely become more expensive for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, hell
Absolutely. Yeah.
I was trying to come up with another quite a corporate speak silly word.
Yes.
And I was reminded of a word that I absolutely hate in my profession.
Paradigm shift.
No.
Oh.
Well, I hate that anyway, but
Yeah.
that's so when we have, document production in a case, you have a database and you load them up into the database and then you can review them and do what you need to do. And whenever they get uploaded into the database, someone, and this is a common theme in litigation, they will say, the documents have been ingested into the database. I'm like, ooh, that sounds so delicious.
Well, paper is a source of fiber, so there you go.
Yeah, right. It moves that spastic colon. But I just, one of these days, I'm just going to write to a paralegal. And can we please not use ingest with this? Uploaded. Just say uploaded.
Yeah,
Because
right.
that's the true term.
I'm shocked that they don't use that term. It's like the most used term, I think, on the internet.
It's
Wonderful.
probably
Uploaded and
offensive
downloaded, yeah.
to somebody, Johnny. You know how it is.
Are we
Uploaded?
offending the ups or the I don't understand. What are we, Congress? Yelling about?
Right?
Like,
Right?
what
Oh, goodness.
We're
Oh.
offending drunks who are uploaded.
In the
Oh,
morning, I'm
man.
gonna download.
It's when I'm hungover.
Oh, goodness.
Yes. All right. And if you want to download, you should go to our website. That makes too much sense, actually.
Do not. Do not. We don't want to see. No, we don't want to see you.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
turn
All
the
right.
cameras off.
Okay. All right. All right. But anyway, go to our website, twonoobstalking.wordpress.com. There you can watch us in a family-friendly format.
Yes.
We
I
recorded
think.
after 8 p.m. on a Saturday.
Exactly. You get episodes all the way back to 140. And if you want to know why it only goes back to 140, it's because I was too lazy to upload the other 140.
Totally
Because it's kind of a pain in the neck
It's painful.
to create an individual page for each one.
Yeah.
So you can watch on the website from 140 on. You want to see anything before that, go to our YouTube page. Our website will take you there. Like, share, subscribe while you're there. We want to hear from you. We want to up that subscriber number. We want to know you people are listening to what we have to say, because it is damn important.
Oh, yeah.
And on the website, if you put your email into that little box on the homepage and hit subscribe, you will be subscribed and notified every time I upload a new episode to the website. Hey, last week you would have got a twofer because I forgot to do 231. So I did it when I did 232. So you would have got two for the price of one.
Nice.
It's
It'll
fantastic.
be between your Wendy's and McDonald's app emails, by the way.
Yes.
There
Yes.
you
So you
go.
guys know.
Exactly. Which, by the way, have you guys gotten the new toll scam text?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
On my work phone.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
And I don't control the billing.
Right.
So I'm behind a lot.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, up.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I have an Easy Pass. So,
There you go.
and I'm still getting a text. It's like, you owe $3.99. So
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, bill me, motherfucker.
I'm pretty sure we could take care of that.
Yeah, exactly. I always
I'm
get
not-
it. I always seem to get it whenever I'm on 202 for some reason, and 202 is not a toll road.
Yeah.
Just
You're on the
FYI.
net. We're on the
Yeah.
Well,
Just FYI. Yeah.
the scary part for me was the first one I ever got came after my Virginia trip, where, if you'll recall, I kept seeing signs that said toll road, but there was never like a station or something that told me that I was affirmatively paying a toll.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm like, so I was like, oh wow, did they get my number somehow? And then I realized the number was like 12 digits. I say, unless they are outsourcing toll billing to India these days, this is not legit.
Yeah, exactly.
So there it is.
There it is. Yeah.
All right. So topic 3, we got a weird file.
Yeah.
We had another weird file lined up, but we decided not
This
to do
one
it
was
because
yeah.
this was
just
we
tremendous.
decided rather to do this one. Sorry, Adam. Adam sent you that other one, right?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry about
It's
that.
still hilarious, and it did get Steve just like I thought it would.
It got me to not do it on the program.
Exactly.
And Matt's probably happy too, because there'd be more warm your wiener jokes.
Ton.
But
I mean, we would have hot dog content for days.
all right, NBC Tooth and Eye News. A man sustained a gunshot wound when his dog accidentally fired a gun by jumping on a bed this week in Memphis, police said. The man told officers he was lying on his bed with a friend when his dog jumped onto the bed and its paw got stuck in the gun's trigger guard. The pet ended up hitting the trigger, the gun went off, and the man was grazed in his upper left thigh.
Oh.
The man's friend left the home after the gun went off and took the gun with her when she left. The victim was taken to the hospital in non-critical condition. The more I read this, the more this really sounds like a fake made-up story.
Yeah.
She took the gun with her when she left. I'm pretty sure she shot him.
And framed the dog.
I'm afraid
And
the
framed
dog.
And he's framing the dog.
Yeah.
But we'll go with the dog story anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Matt, you can go first.
Yeah, what I loved about this was the dog's name, Oreo. So watch out, the double stuff. I'm just telling you that right now. Just watch out. Good grief. I mean, this is just so... This whole thing was just like one spent shell casing was also found on the floor in the front room. No kidding. Yeah.
Didn't clean it up.
Come on.
Always pick up your shells.
Dog got
people.
overexcited.
Dog.
Yeah, exactly. Oreo is the killer. Yeah, that kind of a deal. But yeah, I mean, dumb. What is it doing loaded? That's my question. Like, I mean, you're in your own home. What is prompting you to load your gun or your shotgun? Like, that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
What is prompting you to leave your loaded shotgun in a place where a dog might accidentally trigger it?
Yeah. On the bed? Really?
And we've never heard of a safety.
Right?
Like this is the reason it's funny that he got shot by his dog, haha, because he's not dead and safer than the dog. That's fine.
Yeah.
But the thing that made me angry about this is like, this is perpetually why idiot Democrats have these arguments about getting rid of guns. Like,
yeah,
normal people that own weapons know how to handle them, and then you get these morons that do stupid shit like this, and it brings a bad name. And of course,
they're gonna go with this.
ABC are gonna run with these things. Look how unsafe they are, and it's just stupid people cause stupid problems, and this is what this person did.
Yeah.
Well, and the bigger problem is there's so many stupid people, because I saw a separate article earlier in the week that said something along the lines of like 2/3 of gun owners don't actually lock them away properly, which also doesn't shock me because people are freaking morons.
Yeah.
It's just, God, like it's a, yes, it is a right, but come on now. Like,
yeah, and
be responsible.
Be
Jeez.
responsible.
You
Yeah.
gotta be able to handle it.
Yeah. I'm just gonna look this up here, gun lockers here, and see how much they're for sale.
They're pretty expensive.
$165. $199 for another. $179.
That's not that. I mean,
That's not too bad. If I own it, if I own multiple guns, I definitely would definitely.
One of them is a 10 to 14 gun safe, $180 off. You could get it off Wayfair.
oh well, hell, if you could store 10 to 14, that's
It's a small
Holy
child
crap.
in that locker.
Yeah.
when you get it. I'm sorry.
But no, it's like,
I thought you were talking about like for like a handgun like this big, $180. I'm like, well, okay, that's a lot, but
well,
you know, probably worth not getting shot by your dumbass dog.
bingo.
Because
They do have. I was researching this because I wanted home protection, and they did have one that would sit on your bedside, and it had a code that you would program the code, and it fit one gun, and it was less than $100.
Yeah.
And the videos I looked on it, like the reviews, it worked really well.
Yeah,
like,
it goes by
if you
your
were in a
fingerprint.
situation where you needed the gun, you just needed to touch it, and you could grab the gun.
Yeah, pulls right out and you're ready to go. But yeah, it's something like that.
Probably should have had that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
no excuse.
It has to be stored safely out there. You can't just have it lying on your bed loaded. That's the dumbest thing you could do. Without the safety.
Safety
Yes.
would have protected for the dog would have got hit in the face with it and ran away.
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't have went off.
Yeah.
The safety was on it.
Yeah. I mean, oh my gosh.
Well, maybe it was a flintlock pistol. I don't think they had safeties.
No, but that's a great question. That's a good thing you brought that up, Steve, because a flintlock, there is a safety mechanism on it. There's something called half cock. So that's where the phrase half cock comes from. Basically, you half cock it, and that's like a safety mechanism.
Interesting.
Basically.
Okay.
You have to pull it all the way back for the full, it's like a full cock. You know, to
Hence
get
the other article.
Hence the other.
literally back on fire today.
I just love it. But no, it's like you pull all the way back, and then it's in a firing position, basically. So then that's where, like I said, half cock, it's like it's a safety mechanism for that to happen. So you just have to treat those guns very, very carefully. To John's point, it's so key. You have to be responsible when you're handling these things. You can't just have them lying around anywhere. They're there for your protection, yes, but you got to be like, you have to know what you're doing with a gun.
Pretty sure you're right. The bear arms doesn't say throw it on the bed and let your dog shoot you with it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't think
That
I mean,
doesn't
it's-
fly. Yep.
It's just like any other dangerous thing. You wouldn't just leave, I don't know, random saw blades lying around on your floor, right?
Bingo.
Like,
Yep.
jokingly with I have this
Mhm.
knife. You've seen this knife.
Mhm.
This knife is sheathed
For a reason.
100%
Of the time. Yeah.
It won't hurt me,
Mhm.
but I can leave it on my, you
Mhm.
know, I can leave it on my desk because it's not gonna hurt anybody.
Yeah.
Gotta be
Yeah.
responsible.
you got to hand it to NBC though with the title of the article, because
Oh,
Memphis man says he was shot by his dog while lying in bed. You hear that and you picture like the dog coming in on its hind legs holding the gun. Like, where's the treats at? Where's the treats?
On it because I'm like, oh, I gotta hear this story. I was thinking maybe he grabbed it with his jaw and like, you didn't take me for a walk.
Well, I've seen the bulldog who throws a temper tantrum because his bowl is empty, like flinging it around. I'm like, oh, he's got the gun now. It's like, oh,
Look out. Look out.
It was turned.
now when's dinner time, huh, bitch? All right. All right. We're going to topic 4 now. We're going to test these fools' knowledge of random crap. That's right. We're playing Jeopardy. Yes. For the second time, John and Matt will go head to head. I've got 4 categories of things with 4 questions each, increasing in, it's not real money, so suck it. Just points. We'll just call them points.
There you go.
So we're going to go through this. Because we don't have buzzers, we're going to do it like we did last time. So we will alternate between the two of you.
Oh.
You will, so for example, Matt will pick a category to get a question, then John will get a turn back. Now, I don't remember if we did this last time, but I will permit the opportunity to steal
Oh.
if the question is not answered.
Okay.
So as an opportunity to gain more
There
points.
you go.
So Matt is the winner.
Oh, he has a buzzer. Look
I
at
do
that.
have a buzzer. That's right. Yeah.
All right, there.
I could throw my hat at the screen.
Well, unfortunately, I can't see you because of the logistics here.
I
So,
am not syncing you off. I'm
okay, good,
not happy.
good. But we do have to decide who's going to go first. So, John, if you will take that knife and throw it up in the air.
Sheath or not?
Unsheath. Does anyone have a coin?
Let's see.
'Cause I don't want to throw my phone.
I got an eraser here. I got an eraser. You could probably flip this.
Oh, I could use the ball sack, actually.
You could go. Use the ball set.
All right, we'll go,
Go.
1 to 5 will be Matt, and 6 to 10 will be John.
Cool. All right.
All right, so
Stop feeling your balls. Go on.
I wasn't in there yet. I was only in the sack.
You just need a little bit more.
Number 5. So who was that, Matt?
That would be me. Oh God.
All right. So we have the 4 categories are the 2017 Eagles, who won Super Bowl 52.
Glenn.
That'll be questions about the team from 2017.
Glenn.
There you go, Glenn. There's your cue to comment. Next category we have is wrestling finishers. This all has to do with finishing maneuvers from the old WWF.
Oh wow. Okay.
Next category, we've got Jurassic Park, since we talked about that movie last week and everybody seemed to enjoy it. And then finally, the category of Two Noobs, which will be some things that were discussed in random Two Noobs episodes from episodes past. Yes,
There you go.
that's correct. All right, so Matt, the board is yours. You have anywhere from 250 to 1,000 to choose from the 4 categories. Please pick your question
Let's go with
or
Jurassic.
answer. Your answer.
Answer. Yeah. Let's go with Jurassic Park for 250.
All right, Jurassic Park for 250. Dr. Sattler isn't with the group during the initial T-Rex attack because she stayed behind to care for this plant-eating dinosaur.
Oh. What is the Brontosaurus?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Oh.
John Steele, if you'd like.
What is the Triceratops?
That is correct.
How about that?
What is a Triceratops? So John gets the points on that one.
How
How
about
about that? All right. So, John, the board is yours now.
I will do wrestling finishers 1,000 and work my way back.
Ooh,
There you go.
tough one. All right, here we go. Before the super kick, Shawn Michaels used this as his finisher.
Ooh. What is the elbow drop?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Matt,
Ooh.
for the steal, if you'd like.
So that would have been during the Rockers days.
I don't remember any of that.
Yeah, I'm going to just take a stab at it. What is the pile driver?
Also incorrect. The answer we were looking for is what is a teardrop suplex?
Oh, very good. Yeah, that's good.
Which always confused me when I played Royal Rumble because I'm like, that's not his finisher. He kicks people in the face. Yeah.
Maybe he got tired from taking the back bump. Who knows?
Maybe. Well, you got to pick the guy up on your shoulder.
That's true.
And he's only like 6 feet tall.
Good.
All right. So, Matt, the board is yours.
Let's go with Glenn's favorite topic, the 2017 Eagles for, go 250 on that one.
250. That's playing it safe.
Yeah.
After halftime in the NFC Championship game, Nick Foles hit this wide receiver for a long touchdown on a flea flicker.
Who is Torrey Smith?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Torrey Smith.
And he caught it.
That's right.
Well, I wouldn't be talking about it if he dropped it. Although he did put him up, 31-7 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
So it's not like it was really needed. But it's fun.
Yeah.
When you do the skull chant on the art museum steps, we're gonna rub it in a little bit.
Yep.
All right, John, the board is yours.
All right, let's go 250 wrestling finishers.
Oh, John's flipping and going safe.
Be real.
This move is commonplace now, but served as the finisher for Jake the Snake Roberts during his illustrious career.
What is the DDT?
That is correct. What is the DDT?
Why do you think that's gone away? Because was that just for Jake the Snake, Johnny?
Yeah, nobody would use that finisher.
No.
I mean, he said recently in an interview that he would give it the blessing, but the entire wrestling business would have to stop using it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they use it just like
Yeah.
in a regular move.
Oh, yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
anything
it's not.
special.
Yeah.
But he says that's awesome for him because when you think about Jake the Snake, it's a finisher when everybody else just does it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's really amazing. Yeah.
So when Jake the Snake does it,
Yeah.
He really does.
he really does.
Yeah, that's right.
You actually get landing on your head. All right. So after 4 questions, John is in the lead,
John.
500 to 250.
Wow.
Matt, the board is yours.
Let's go Two Noobs for 250.
All right. In Matt's infamous Blue Chew commercial pitch, these 2 movie villains were primed for a threesome.
Oh my. What is Dracula and Darth Vader?
That is correct. Who are Dracula and Darth
Darth
Vader.
Vader.
So Matt with the points. We got a tie ball game.
That's
That's
still
obvious why that was 250.
You set me up perfectly for that one point. I just have to say. And then my depravity took over.
Oh, we all knew Matt had a hidden in him. It's coming out today with the full cocked position.
Yeah.
Oh, God. It only took till episode 233 to figure that out. All right, John, the board is yours now.
500 wrestling finishers. I want to get this completely off the board.
Many wrestlers insisted Lex Luger wear some extra padding so he could not gain an unfair advantage with this.
What is the steel plate in his arm?
Correct. What is the steel plate in
yeah.
his forearm? Nicely done.
Very good. That was
And he
an old-
actually did have a steel plate in there, right?
Yes, yeah.
From a
Just like
motorcycle.
Logan Paul has the reconstructed hand. It's the same thing.
Oh, no kidding.
Do they make him wear a glove?
No. He actually uses it as a makeshift taunt to the fans.
Yeah.
Hit you with it.
Yeah.
Well, if you recall, they used to
work.
complain, like
Yep.
Yokozuna would complain, they'd have to have a pad,
Yeah.
and then he would take it off and hit him with
And
the
then
elbow.
hit it with the
head.
elbow. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we are at John in the lead with 1,000 points. Matt, the board is yours.
Let's go 2017 Eagles for 1,000.
Ooh. Jay Ajayi was acquired via trade from the Miami Dolphins and made his Eagle debut against this NFL team.
Who are the Denver Broncos?
Wow.
Yeah.
That is impressive.
Thank you.
I didn't remember that at all.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that trade, and he ran for a long, I think it was a long touchdown. And everybody went nuts. It was like, oh my God. You know, it's just, yeah, they blew him out too, from what I remember.
They did.
Never ran a long touchdown ever again.
Yeah.
Junk in the trunk, yeah.
Exactly. Oh, it's funny.
All right, John, your turn.
750 wrestling finishers just to eliminate it.
Oh,
All right.
there we go.
Multiple bonsai drops while covered with an American flag led to an extended hospital stay for this popular wrestler.
Whoa. Who is Hulk Hogan?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Also incorrect. Matt, would you like to steal?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I'm gonna say who is Lex Luger?
Yeah.
Also wrong. The correct answer was who is Hacksaw Jim Duggan?
Oh, okay.
Prior to
Bonsai drop. Was that Yokozuna that was doing
Yes, it
that?
was.
Okay.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
He beat Hacksaw at a match and then did a bunch of bonsai drops on him, even though everybody was telling him to stop.
Got
They
that
draped
heel
the
heat.
flag over him.
Oh,
They
man.
draped the American flag over him, and
they
I
still
don't even
did
remember
it.
if he.
Yeah.
I don't even remember if he wrestled for the company after that. I think that
Wow.
might have been his exit, but
No.
don't quote me on that.
Good old Uncle Rodney.
There you go.
He's a part of Rock's family.
Runkle Odney. All right, Mr. At, the board is yours. You have the lead. Turning the tables here.
Yeah, let's go with Jurassic Park 500.
All right, Jurassic Park 500. Dennis Nedry plans to transport the stolen dinosaur embryos in a can of this company's shaving cream.
My mom always had a conspiracy theory about this one. What is Barbasol?
Correct. What is Barbasol?
Yeah.
All right, well, now you get what's the conspiracy?
Well, she always thought that it's like, what's going to happen with this? You know, is it who's going to take it? What's going to happen? You know, are all the
I had the
embryos
same
gonna-
thing.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
I had
yeah.
the same thing. I was like, oh, he dropped it. It's covered in thing. Now it's going to birth dinosaurs,
Yeah.
apparently.
Yeah,
Before
exactly.
I understood biology.
And then, yeah, exactly. And then was like, well, nothing ever came of it at that point until the sequels came out, and then it was a disaster. So,
Well, there you go.
Hollywood.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, John, you're down by 1,000. Let's see if we can get a comeback going here. You're bored.
500 Eagles.
Oh, there you go.
500 Eagles. Let's see.
Yeah, I probably won't.
With Jason Peters injured, this player had to start at left tackle in Super Bowl 52.
Vitae? Who is Vitae?
Mm-hmm.
I can't say his first name.
Yeah, I can't either. So,
Big
yes,
V.
who is Vitae? Big V. That's correct.
Yeah.
All right, so to the points to John. Very good. All right, Matt, you're clinging to a 500-point lead. The board is yours.
Let's go Two Noobs 500.
2 Noobs for 500. When slow cooking a hot dog, it is recommended you use this cooking tool.
Oh, God. I don't think, it's, what is slow roller?
Not even answering the question correctly. That is wrong.
Ah, damn it.
The question is, it is recommended you use this cooking time.
Oh.
It's when slow cooking
Yeah.
a hot dog.
Oh, got it. Okay.
John,
Well, I'm
you
wrong.
could steal if you'd like.
What is five? Or I don't even know how you would say that. What is 5 minutes per side?
Mm.
No, I'm sorry. The answer we're looking for is what is 6 hours?
Wow.
6 hours in a slow
hours.
cooker.
Okay.
That's a limp wiener.
Especially
Oh,
if it's in the sauerkraut. All right, John, the board is yours.
I probably won't get this one, but 750 Eagles.
750 Eagles. He was the only player to score a touchdown for the Eagles in their divisional round win over the Atlanta Falcons.
Shit, I don't remember that game. That was before Minnesota.
Yep.
Yes. We don't have a timer in case you people.
Man,
I'm willing to let him try to.
Yeah.
Sort
I
through
do
this.
know who it is.
Uh-oh.
you're gonna have this one, Matt, because
Matt's probably on footballreference.com.
my hands are right here.
Yeah, same here. Yeah,
They're
same
in my
here.
hoodie.
Yeah. I'll give you a hint, Johnny. I'll give you a hint.
Any guess?
I don't know.
Yeah. 4th down.
That doesn't help.
Doesn't help? Okay. All right.
All right. So do you pass, John?
Random position? Can you like
Just name it. Just name a player. You might be
Yeah.
wrong or right. You know, just throw one out there.
I'm passing. I have
All right.
No idea.
All right, Matt. You can steal the round here.
Yeah. Who is LeGarrette Blunt?
That is correct. Who is LeGarrette Blunt?
He scored the.
I would have
Never thought. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why it was a $750 question.
Yeah.
All right. So Matt is got a hefty lead, but there's only big money left on the board. So
Yeah.
Matt, you are up.
Go Two Noobs 750, Mr. Murray.
2 Noobs for 750. A 73-year-old participated in defacing this famous landmark as part of climate protests.
Who is Jeff Goldblum? No?
I didn't know Jeff Goldblum was a famous landmark, but John for the steal. A 73-year-old participated in defacing this famous landmark as part of climate protests.
What is the Coliseum?
Oh, I'm sorry. No.
Oh.
What is Stonehenge?
Damn it.
Why
We
am I
did do
so
one where the
stupid?
Colosseum was
I know,
defaced.
I know. Stop. Damn.
Yeah. All right. At least you were in the proper category. of
Yeah,
theme.
that's exactly what I was.
I think Matt was as a wrestling term, he was giving me the rub. Trying to get me called out.
Yeah.
a famous landmark. Oh, Jeff Goldblum. Oh yeah. All right. So John, the board is yours.
750 Jurassic Park.
The quivering jello on Lex's spoon before the raptors attack the kids is this color.
What is red?
Oh, I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Matt for
Oh
the
wow.
steal.
What is green?
What is green? That is correct.
Wow.
There you go.
Oh boy.
Tough one. All right. Only $1,000 questions left. Matt, you get to pick your last one here.
Go with Two Noobs 1,000.
2 Noobs for 1,000. A woman lost an $820,000 insurance claim when she was photographed participating in this activity.
Think of the no. Oh, wait a minute.
I remember this.
I remember the story.
Yeah, I remember the story though.
It's not ringing a bell.
Yeah, I got.
Because I'm thinking it's either. No, it's not. It's not the one in Alabama, the river, the breastfeeding the river. It was not that, but I know what.
No.
Oh, now drawing a blank.
You gonna pass? Or
Yeah,
you
I'm gonna
throw out a guess. You're gonna pass. All right, John for the steal. You could tie Matt if you get this and answer the last one.
It was a sport.
Kind of.
Oh.
She's doing.
Oh, I know. Oh,
Go ahead.
Oh, now you know.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I
Go
can't.
ahead.
I
You
can't
get
say.
the point.
I think it's
Yeah, you get the points. I don't have it, so you might as well say it.
maybe it's this lumber. I think it was like something involving with lumberjacks, but I don't think that was right.
I don't think I can award you points for that.
Yeah.
Close though.
Hmm.
What is throwing a Christmas tree?
That was right. Yeah. 800.
It was in lovely Ireland. I threw that one in there for St. Patty's Day. Ireland throwing the Christmas tree. All right, John. So you got 1,000 in Jurassic Park left.
We'll see.
So here we go. After killing the raptors, the T-Rex roars while a banner with this phrase falls to the floor.
Was it a Disney movie? Because that will be it.
They don't own
Oh.
Jurassic Park now, do they?
I don't think they do. No.
I don't think so.
I have no idea.
All right. All right, Matt.
I want to say what is when monsters roam the earth.
Ooh, so close.
Very close. Yeah.
What is when
Dinosaurs.
dinosaurs ruled the earth?
Yeah.
Very close.
Yeah,
Okay,
close.
so as we go into Final Jeopardy, Matt with 3,500, John with 1,500.
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to stop sharing my screen now.
Okay.
Oh, look, now I can see you. Okay, and
Knock the video off.
good. So how can we do this Final Jeopardy?
I guess we say what we're gonna do and then text the answer to you.
Text the answer to me. That's fine.
Yeah.
We can
Okay.
do that.
All right.
Okay, so the
You
final.
in the group chat. Steve.
Yeah,
first.
yeah, me personal.
Okay.
Exactly. Okay, so the Final Jeopardy category is surprise, surprise for you porkers, McDonald's.
Well,
Oh, and also text me your wager. Text me
Yeah,
your
Okay, I'll
wager.
text you your
available,
wager.
so-
Okay.
yeah.
All right. All right.
All I
So
have.
ready. This sandwich was advertised by McDonald's in television commercials using the singing Big Mouth Billy Bass fish.
Okay. I'm locked in.
All right, I got Matt's.
Okay.
Okay. I'll go to Matt first.
Okay.
Matt answered, "What is the Big Mac?" No, I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Okay.
Your wager was 1.
He
So
wasn't losing.
he wasn't losing. So that brings you down to 34.99.
That's right.
All right, now we'll go to John. Not that it really matters because he wagered 1,500, which is all he could do.
Well.
John, your answer was Filet-O-Fish. That is correct.
Oh, Johnny.
Very good. So John
Yeah.
brought himself up to 3,000, but
It looks respectable.
it looks respectable. Absolutely.
Exactly right.
Absolutely.
Oh.
So there we have it. Matt is the champion, but John made a nice, furious comeback to at least make it look respectable. Unlike, say, your Philadelphia 76ers, but
So are the Kansas City Chiefs.
or the Kansas City Chiefs.
There you go.
Exactly.
There you go.
Yeah, we'll go with Kansas City Chiefs. I agree.
Yeah. Glenn.
Okay. Yeah.
Your ass whooped. You should have won you. Hope you dream about it.
Hope you dream about it with Miley Cyrus. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Crotch kicking Miley Cyrus. There we go.
There you go.
I've had enough of this. We will see you in episode 234. This was episode 233. Now get out.